What's up, y'all boys? It's been too damn long. Too damn long. Actually, I'm gonna set this whole off like holding it. Bang. It has been way too long. But and now I feel like a fake, bruh. I feel like a fake ass person, bro. Cause I went through the trenches and I ain't even document none, but I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't in a good place, bro. So give y'all the whole shit. Basically, actually, this last week, we probably lost the most money we have ever lost in my state of being in business. Like, lost probably like, bro, I don't even know. Shit, dog. Like, I done seen a .7 ROAS about 2 days in a row. It's not good shit. It's been rough. Just trying to figure out what's going on. My conversion rate dropped to like 1.3. Like, period. Like, it wasn't gonna go nowhere from there. And I'm just losing bread. Like, it get to a point, my at the cart rate dropped to like a 4%, and like reach checkout was like 2%, conversion, like everything was just going to shit. So trying to figure out what's wrong. I went through the lander test. I didn't even tell y'all. So the lander test, it didn't flop, but it didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so next day, 90% of the landers went to shit. Like 90% of them, like the quiz funnel to advertorial. So I tested quiz funnel, advertorial, I tested listicle, I tested advertorial, and I tested our regular shit, all at $150 a day. That was probably the last profitable day I could have had. Cause not only did I smoke $600, quick math, $600 on that test. I also smoked like the ads did kind of decent, so I only lost like $50 to $70 that day after spending like 2.5 to like 2.8K that day because I was doing the offer test, right? I wanted to find the offer quick. So we cut some of them off midday after they spent around like $70, and then I only had the advertorial was still standing. The listicle didn't do shit. No add to carts, no nothing. And the quiz funnel to advertorial, people weren't really going through it just didn't perform well. Like nobody was adding the cart, no purchases at all from the listicle or the advertorial, so I cut them both. I mean, or in the quiz to advertorial, so I cut them both. The advertorial, however, it was hitting a little bit. It had 3 sales in a day. I think it finished at like a 1.2 some row ads. And the way I did it, like I took my winning ads, but I just like duplicated them, put them back in meta so they could just be fresh ads. So I want to fresh everything, fresh, like cold as hell, right? No comments, no nothing, just everything fresh for all of them, so they could just see like what things are looking like raw. In advertorial, not only did it have 3 purchases, but the add to cart rate on the advertorial was actually stupid, dog. Like, I'm talking about, it had like 20 add to carts. And I thought it was wrong because I'm like, sometimes my meta doesn't track right. Like, it can't possibly have 20 add to carts. I only spent 150. And then the next day, because things were going to shit, like I just said, fuck it, let's full send, let's change out all the links. I think I did this the day after next because the next day, like I forgot what happened, but I just ended up changing out all the links because I saw that our current, like I had tested against our current lander in the same split test, and it outperformed it. It got 3 more sales than it. So I was like, bro, I mean, this is kind of risky because this is like marginal. Like, some of these people could have just went through and they was gonna buy anyways, but then just seeing the pure add to cart, and I was like, even if this number is half wrong, bro, the add to cart rate is actually stupid. So I had to go through with it. So I changed out all the links, and next day, nothing happened. Next day, we still had like a 1.8% conversion rate, 1.5% conversion rate. But once again, the add to cart rate was stupid, dog. Like 2 days ago, my add to cart rate was 16%. Yesterday, my add to cart rate was 20%. And today, right now, my add to cart rate is like 16%. But the drop off from add to cart to reach checkout, like 20% add to cart, 3% reach checkout. I was like, are these bots? Like, I was like, dead ass, is somebody like fucking with me? Like, is somebody at Meta? Is somebody like give me bot traffic? Like, is somebody messing up my data? Like, is there somebody trying to kill me out the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what is going on? So we had to figure out what was going on. And then I realized, and mind you, this whole time, Up and down, buddy. This whole time I'm like, oh, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? Bottlenecks, figuring that shit out. Then I did the lander test. That shit took me 48 hours. I stayed until 5 in the morning. Woke up the next day at 8. Bro, I am just stressed in a bitch. Bro, why my manager called me talking about some, yeah, you gotta come back to work. Your leave been denied. Nigga, it's been 3 weeks. How did my leave get denied 3 weeks into my leave, nigga? Come on, lock in. Right before Black Friday, boom, I'm about to slap the shit out you. But that whole shit, it was nothing, but it was like, why you playing with my emotions, bro? Like, I'm clearly still on leave, so it was clearly nothing, but it was just some back end stuff that I had to change. Like, bro, just playing with me, bro. So, like I'm just stressed, bro. Wifey trying to buy more stuff from Amazon. She come in, like, I'm stressed, and I'm looking at dashboards going and shit. Wife talking about some, I want to surprise you and buy you this thing. And I was like, bro, I don't even want that. And not only do I not want that, but I gotta pay for that. Oh my gosh. But hey, man, that's some other shit. It's just life shit. But my whole point was just life shit was happening. Store crashing. I'm waking up. I'm playing myself. I'm waking up, checking my phone, seeing 0.7% conversion rate. Nigga, my whole day cooked. Cooked. The whole day cooked. But I say all that to say, like, bro, I was really going through it, dog. Like, I was really stressed in a mug. Like, I can't even. I thought my other times were dark. Bro, this time, I'm talking about, bro, no, don't put me on no watch list, but I said, babe, open a life insurance policy, put $500K on that hoe. It's getting dark. It's getting grim, bro. It's getting grim. But give me a life insurance policy. Hey, no watch though. We easy. I'm just saying, bro. It's some life shit I gotta do anyways. But so all that to say, what happened next? So okay. I realized, and this is honestly something I'm about to start practicing. Every single time I make a change to the store, I'm gonna journal it. I'm gonna notate it, because there's been too many times where I've done little things that have kind of changed performance on the store. Like, for example, once I got Nana Banana, shout out Nana Banana. Once I got Nana Banana in Hygiene and all that shit, Hygiene Fields or whatever the fuck, Higgsfield, that's what it's called, Higgsfield. Once I got Higgsfield and Nana Banana, that image generation was way better, bro. Way better. So I had redid the images for my product, because I ain't gonna lie, my product image, the hero image was AI in a mug. If I showed y'all my AI image, I don't know why I did. I ain't showing shit. I ain't making shit. But if I showed y'all my AI image, y'all would clearly tell, bro, this whole AI is shit. And it looked ugly as hell. It looks ugly. But I ran up, what, 150K with that ugly ass image. I ran up 100K month last month with that shitty ass image. But I was like, let's change it out. And when I changed it out, yes, it looked way better, but the bottle looked like half the size. So it looked like the size of 4 quarters stacked together, and I'm charging $40 for this small ass bottle. So it's getting to the point where people are like, get into the cart, or they get into the store, they really want the product, but they seen what it looks like, and they like, bro, I don't want to buy $40 for this little ass bit. It's too much. So people are not checking out. Far less people started getting the cheaper option. A lot of people started getting the bundle I had that was like, you get 2 and then you get I almost sold. But yeah, they started getting the bundle. And I realized I made that change on Monday, which is around the time my add to cart tanked, right? But I didn't really take note of it. I was thinking that was just ads. You know, we hear ads, but you know, there's multiple sides to this. This Ecom dragon got multiple wings, got 4, 5, 6, 7, damn 10 heads. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be teed. So that's when I realized I look want to cut the fan on, boy. Hold on. All right. So that's when I realized, okay, that could definitely be an issue. And I realized that, I think yesterday. So I redid the image. I made it like 40% larger so that the bottle looked like the same size as the other bottle, so people could justify kind of spending a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, the add to cart rate, that's the day that it went up to 20%, but still people weren't going through the checkout. And like I said, I'm feeling like I got body traffic, so I turned on visitor replays, right? So I turn on visitor replays and like I download the app for that, download like a heat map and all that shit so I can see what's going on the store. So with me doing that, I'm seeing that I'm looking at it through the customer's eyes. And I'm like, bro, that look like some bullshit. Not the website, but just the fact that when people scroll, the first price they see is my mid-tier offer. So they see the bottle and they don't really, some people aren't even scrolling all the way down. And the people that do scroll, like, whole point is they are seeing that mid-tier offer and they're kind of associating like, oh, it's one bottle for, you know, almost X amount, right? It looks kind of crazy. So, and I realized like at some point last month is when I changed it, and my metrics have kind of been messing up for like about a month now. So then that's when I decided, okay, let me go ahead and change it back to our highest, like our lowest offer, right? And let people like on their own decide which one they want to do, just for the sake of increasing the CVR. And like the people that are gonna spend and want more, they're gonna get more. It's just like, it's just different type of people that buy. But someone that don't got their pockets full PF full, they're gonna see that pricing and they're gonna be deterred. I changed that and literally within like the first, like my conversion rate was like a 1.7. Within the first like dead ass 10-15 minutes of doing that, I got 4 sales. And all of them, like some of them, 2 of them were like still that higher tier offer. Fuck that boy. People be commenting some bullshit on my damn comments sometimes on Meta, bro. And it seems like people only comment when I record. All right, so I got a couple sales, and now my conversion rate is 2.7. Highest has been in a long ass time. Mind you, it's not even 12 o'clock yet, but still, that's where we're at right now. And with me saying all this, I'm also thinking about, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. I'm kind of like getting influenced by Black Friday and not wanting to do certain things because Black Friday is a week away. And I still want to try to get as much of a boost. Like I wish I was dealing with all this shit last month or doing all this shit 2 weeks ago or whatever, but this is the situation we in. So I do want to do an offer test because I'm realizing I can get way more. There's clearly a piece of friction in the value, in the perceived value of my offer because, I mean, of course, I'm not saying the 20% added cart rate is something that's going to stick around. I feel like at some point it's going to stabilize. I don't expect that to be that high indefinitely. Like that would be crazy. But that's what we're dealing with right now. A lot of people are adding the cart, but not a lot of people are going to check out. And I truly believe it's because the value's not there. People are seeing this shit and like, I'm not trying to click through. So I'm about to change some things around. At 12 o'clock, at 12:30, I'm gonna script my next VSL. At 12:30, I'm gonna do an offer test. I'm gonna run it for the next 48 hours and make a decision on Monday because the offer that I built is more of like a buy. Bro, basically, I'm gonna throw out arbitrary numbers. Ooh, W vocab. I'm gonna throw out, you know, some numbers to y'all just so y'all get an idea. Let's say I'm selling one something for $20, right? On the entry level. Then like I'm gonna have that whole entry level. Okay, let's say I'm selling a piece of chapstick, like some shit that's like, why is it whole $20? I'm selling one piece of chapstick for $15, okay? And then the next offer under that is gonna be 4 chapsticks for 40. No, 4 chapsticks for like 34. You know what I'm saying? So you can buy one for 15, or you can get 4. 34 is probably a little bit off, but like around there, like $30 to $34. Like, yeah, if you really want this chapstick and you like, oh shit, I just get it for $34. Cool shit. But it's still gonna be like shipping, you know what I'm saying, at the cart. So it's just gonna push more people to go through. I wanna push more people to go through to at least reach and checkout, right? And then with that, you know, also seeing the fact that it's like the 4 chapsticks is X amount, they're gonna be like, bro, a lot of people are going to naturally gravitate towards the 4 chapsticks. So it's like, bro, I can either get one for this amount or I can pay $20 more and get 3 more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to have those kind of thoughts in my customer's mind so that, and then mind you, with this offer, yeah, my break-even ROAS does go up. Right now, I'm cooling with a break-even ROAS at 1.25, but it don't matter if I can't even hit that hook. You know what I'm saying? So with the new offer, my break-even ROAS is probably like 1.4, but I'll be way more profitable on like my upsells. And this is before we even get into like post-purchase and all that shit, because I do want to make some changes to the post-purchase as well. But yeah, man. got some good things going. And also, this is such a long video, but I'm catching y'all up. Hopefully y'all finding value in this. Hopefully y'all finding entertainment in this. Hopefully y'all are just like seeing what's going on in y'all business and just kind of like taking notes, and just getting some things that you can, hey bro, even if I just help one of y'all with anything, any bottleneck y'all got going on in your business, that shit's fire. But next up, I did learnings on my previous ads, and I realized, oh bro, with the quiz funnel, I spent $70 on the quiz funnel, but with the quiz funnel, I got data back from my customers, like how they feeling, like what areas of their body are being the most affected, what problems are they seeing the most, you know what I'm saying, out of all the problems that this problem can't have, right? What are they actually being affected with? I asked a question at the end asking how soon do they want to see results, and I also asked a question asking, bro, what I asked, dog? Oh, I asked them basically, if your problem was changed, how would this affect your life in like the most meaningful way, essentially, right? Now, oh, and I asked them how old them people were. Now, the percents, like I was getting 70% of the same answer from the people that went through the quiz, which was actually amazing because now I have such a refined avatar and I kind of understand who I'm targeting a little bit more. And the way that I was scripting my ads was actually wrong because the part of the body that I was saying that was the most effective was not the one that was being answered on the quiz. The transformation statement I was using at the end of my ads was not the transformation statement that was actually affecting most of the people that are buying the product. Think about that. Think about how impactful that shit is. You know what I'm saying? I literally have customer insights on the transformation statement that they are looking for and seeing how my ads were actually misaligned with that. Crazy shit. So like, even though the quiz funnel wasn't anything of that, I'm really shifting from like buying sales to literally buying data and buying results. Like we say that, but like there's actually, bro, stop like not even thinking about sales. Like, bro, you can buy data. Even how I used the split test for like the landers, bro, and just bought data. I wasn't focused on sales and revenue. I was focused on getting data to see which would be the best to increase, you know what I'm saying, right? So cool shit. I'm trying to keep this video under 20 minutes. All right. So all those things, and then also for my scripting process, I'm still, my mentor, he told me to focus more on leads and closes. So I'm also doing that. I'm also letting my advertorial kind of carry a little bit more heavy lifting, and I'm realizing for my demographic, I want to test, like, I want to kind of stay in like that 5 to 6 minute range. I've been making a lot of 8 to 9 minute ads, and I think staying in that 5 to 6 minute range is going to be a little bit better. And then also having a more efficient way for my editor to create ads will also allow us to pump more ads out. I don't really want to elaborate on that right now, especially with this video already been about 20 minutes. And also for this next batch of ads that I'm getting ready to test, I'm gonna have 5 to 6 ads this next batch, but for like 3 of them, I'm gonna do them regular with just regular like hook tests. And then for the other 2 to 3, I'm going to do a 5-minute variation, a 2-minute variation, and then a 1-minute variation, or just like different time different time variations to the ad essentially. But that's it for me, y'all boys. I'm about to go ahead and script. I'm about to go ahead and try to make some money on. I'm trying to go ahead and make this shit happen. It is Saturday before Black Friday. We got less than about 6 days till Black Friday. Hopefully I can make this shit happen. The goal on the month was a 10K day. We'll see what happens. I don't know, nigga. I don't know. But hey man, we'll get to it. Hey, y'all be easy.